हेलो 10th क्लास स्टूडेंट्स, हाउ आर यू। आप लोग कैसे हो। आज मैं आपके लिए साइंस का लेक्चर केमिकल रिएक्शंस लेकर आया हूं। जैसा कि आप जानते हैं, हमारी लाइफ में बहुत सारी चेंजेज आती है। उसमें से केमिकल चेंज एक महत्वपूर्ण घटना है। आज हम इस केमिकल रिएक्शन के बारे में यहाँ पर अध्ययन करेंगे। आप हमारे चैनल पाठ सेतु को सब्सक्राइब करना और बेल आइकन दबाना न भूलिए, क्योंकि ऐसा यदि आप करते हैं तो हमारा नेक्स्ट वीडियो, अगला वीडियो लेक्चर आपके पास फास्ट और जल्दी पहुंचेगा। धन्यवाद। बच्चों, जैसा कि आप जानते हैं, हमारे आसपास में बहुत तरह की रासायनिक घटनाएं होती हैं, जिसमें वस्तुएं अपने ओरिजिनल रूप से अलग दिखने लगती हैं और ऐसे परिवर्तन को हम रासायनिक परिवर्तन बोलते हैं। एंड जो घटनाएं होती हैं, उन घटनाओं को हम केमिकल रिएक्शंस का नाम देते हैं। तो आइए हम आगे इसके बारे में अध्ययन करते हैं। Whenever a chemical change occurs, जब कभी भी रासायनिक परिवर्तन की घटना होती है, we can say that a chemical reaction has taken place. Just you think what happens when milk is left at room temperature during summers. आप सोचिए और बताइए कि जब दूध गर्मी के दिनों में रूम टेम्परेचर पर रखा जाता है तो क्या होता है। An iron tawa or pan nail is left exposed to humid atmosphere. Just you can think what will happen. Similarly, grapes get fermented, food is cooked, food gets digested in our body, we respire. So all these events happening in our life are chemical reactions. These are the chemical reactions. Chemical equation. What is chemical equation? Just we'll see with the help of an example. When a magnesium ribbon is burnt in oxygen, it gets converted to magnesium oxide, and this description of a chemical reaction in a sentence form is quite long, so it can be written in short form. It is in the form of element symbols or compound symbols, and when it is written in the form of symbols, it is called chemical equation. Just we'll see here magnesium plus oxygen in reactant side, and in product side it will become magnesium oxide. So for this we'll see here, for magnesium Mg is written and for oxygen O2, and in product side MgO, that is magnesium oxide, is written. So the reactants are written on the left side, that is LSS side, and with a plus sign between them, and similarly products are also written on the right hand side, that is RHS, with a plus sign between them. The arrowhead points towards the products and shows the direction of the reaction. Now we'll see here balanced chemical equation. There are two types of chemical equation as per atom is considered, that is balanced and unbalanced. When reactant side compounds or atoms are equal to product side compounds or elements, then it is balanced reaction, and if it is not, then it is called unbalanced reaction. Here I have written Zn plus H2SO4 in reactant side, that is in left side, and product side is ZnSO4 plus H2. You just see all the atoms are equal in LHS and RHS. So we will call it balanced chemical equation. Now we will see here how to balance chemical equations. You just see Fe plus H2O written in reactant side, and in right hand side means towards product side Fe3O4 plus H2 is written. So just you can see here, this first equation is not balanced because Fe is single in reactant side, and towards product side Fe is 3, H2 is balanced both sides, but O again it is 4 towards product side. So we can see this equation as a unbalanced equation. But when you are going to balance it, you have to make both side atoms or elements must be equal. So here you just see I have added 3Fe plus 4H2O towards reactant side, and it has become Fe3O4 plus 4H2 in product side, and this is balanced. So in this way we can write many more equations and see the number of elements or compound in both side, and after making them equal in both side, it will be balanced. One more thing we'll just see here, temperature, pressure. Catalyst written above or below arrow line can be seen here in the chemical reaction, and this will affect the whole reaction. बच्चों, हम लोग यहाँ पे केमिकल रिएक्शंस के वेरियस टाइप पढ़ेंगे. केमिकल रिएक्शन के अलग अलग कितने प्रकार होते हैं, इसको हम लोग यहाँ पे पढ़ेंगे. तो देखिए, फर्स्ट इज कॉम्बिनेशन रिएक्शन, सेकेंड डिकम्पोजिशन रिएक्शन, थर्ड इज डिस्प्लेसमेंट रिएक्शन, and fourth is double displacement reaction. Basically they are 4, but it can be more also. So here we will see first combination reaction. Combination reaction means two things are combined to form a single or more than one product. Just we will see here calcium oxide, that is quick lime plus H2O is mixed and it is forming calcium hydroxide, that is slag lime. And after this reaction, when calcium hydroxide is combined with carbon dioxide, then product form is calcium carbonate plus water, and this is called combination reaction. Next is decomposition reaction. Decomposition means अपघटन. दो चीजों में जब कोई एक चीज टूटती है तो उसको हम decomposition reaction कहते हैं. Here you can see 2FeSO4, that is ferrous sulfate. When it is heated, ferric oxide is formed, that is Fe2O3, and sulfur oxide plus sulfuric oxide is broken away from FeSO4. So this is called decomposition reaction. Now we will see here displacement reaction. Displacement reaction means when one element is replacing to other element, then we'll call it displacement reaction. Here you can see Zn plus CuSO4. When it is reacting to each other, Zn is replacing Cu. In product side, you can see ZnSO4 is formed and Cu is free. In second reaction, you can also see here Pb plus CuCl2, Pb lead, is replacing Cu. In product side, you can see PbCl2, that is lead chloride, and Cu is free now. So this is called displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction, when two compounds are reacting to each other, and if their elements are replacing in both sides, you can see in reactant side there is sodium sulfate plus barium chloride. In product side, we can see here sodium is replacing barium in product side, so it is formed barium sulfate plus sodium chloride as a product. Oxidation and reduction reaction. Oxidation and reduction reaction, we'll just see here. Reactions also involves the gain or loss of oxygen or hydrogen by substances is called oxidation and reduction reaction. In case of oxidation, we see here there is a gain of oxygen or loss of hydrogen, and you just see Cu plus O2, when it is heated, it is being formed as 2CuO, that is copper oxide. And in second reaction, reduction is the loss of oxygen or gain of hydrogen, just reverse of oxidation. So we can see here CuO plus H2 will form after reaction Cu plus H2O. So the hydrogen is gaining oxygen and is being oxidized. In other words, one reactant gets oxidized while the other gets reduced during a reaction, and such reactions are called oxidation reduction reactions, or in short form we can say that redox reaction. So I have just shown the reaction here, that is Cu plus H2 heated and forming Cu plus H2O. Just you can see the form of oxidation and reduction. Now we'll study here the effect of oxidation and reduction in our day-to-day life. There are two examples I have given here, that is corrosion and rancidity. When we are purchasing new iron articles, then it is shining. You must observe in your life, and if it is put in rain or near to water or in moisturous condition, then there will be layer of reddish brown powder or coating. That is because of rusting of iron article, and this reaction happened because of reduction or oxidation. Similarly, we can see rancidity. When fats and oils are left for a long time, it oxidizes, so they become rancid and their smell and taste changed from its original. We'll see here usually substance which prevent oxidation, that is antioxidants, are added to our foods containing fats and oils. Keeping food in airtight containers help us to slow down oxidation. So in this way we have seen these two process, corrosion and rancidity. There are many more we can learn further, or you can learn further in your lessons. बच्चों, क्या आप लोग जानते हैं कि रेस्पिरेशन एक एक्सोथर्मिक प्रोसेस है? Just we'll see here. We all know that we need energy to stay alive. जैसा कि हम जानते हैं कि हमें जीवित रहने के लिए ऊर्जा की आवश्यकता पड़ती है. So we get this energy from the food we eat or fruit we eat. During digestion, food is broken down into simpler substances. This also we know. For example, rice, potatoes, and bread contain carbohydrates. These carbohydrates are broken down to form glucose. This glucose combines with oxygen in the cells of our body and provides energy. So we'll see here in the form of special reaction. You just see C6H12O6 is glucose, which is found in carbohydrates, and it is added with oxygen, which we are taking as a breath. So after reaction, it is converted into energy, and with that water and carbon dioxide is also getting formed. So same energy we are using to be alive, and our life is running with the help of energy which we got from the food. With this, I have completed this lesson and my presentation. Now I will request, don't forget to write comments and your doubts which occurred during the study of this chapter. You can write your doubt which not pertaining to this lesson, and I will try to solve your doubt. Please let me know. And now I will request, please subscribe my channel Path Setu, like and share to your colleagues. Thank you.